Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim, he climbing. Look at Harlem Legend, he climbing. Look at Kid Toes Jet, a nigga look pitiful. And you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side, 050 the movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
Salute to everybody in the building, man. It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. On the way in the building, smash that like button. Facts. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. What's popping? It's nasty out here, y'all. It's nasty. Yo, what's Gucci? Who in the building, man? G-Mac, what's popping? Day one, you already know what it is. Make sure y'all subscribe to my other channels, okay? Shout out to China Brim, man. 050 the movement. Y'all already know how we moving. Make sure SMV the shooter. I see you in the building. Shooter was Gucci. Man, we got a lot to talk about, man. We've been having some great shows. A lot of people coming in the building. Please subscribe to the channel. If you found me in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice. You heard? Hit the like button. Subscribe. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure y'all subscribe to Too Real for Battle Rap. You heard? Y'all already know what it is, man. Yo, hit the like button. Subscribe. Get with it, y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute, man. We got to get right into it, y'all, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Cola James, sis, I see you in the building. We got to talk about this, y'all. I got to keep it 100. When does it end? Like we got to keep it real, man. Like, come on, 50. Like, God damn. Yo, look, I need y'all to tell me, is business business? You heard? Like, is business business? Because according to reports, Young Buck pays off debt to 50 Cent after selling assets. He had to sell his ass, y'all. Yeah. He had to sell his ass to pay back 50 Cent. It's one of them nights, y'all. Look, y'all. It's one of them nights. It is what it is. It's one of them nights. Okay? It's one of them nights. Sometimes I don't care about mine today. It's one of them nights. So according to reports, Young Buck, the one that was caught with the tranny. Yeah. The one that destroyed his own career. I got to keep it 100. 50 Cent has something to do with it, though, y'all. 50 Cent destroyed that man's career, too. I'm going to be real. But we got to be honest, y'all. This man had to sell his ass, basically. Let's call it what it is, y'all. Come on, 50. Like 50, you do it. Like, when does it end, y'all? I guarantee 50 made millions off Young Buck. He made millions off G-Unit products. 50 made millions. You heard? Let alone his deal was for $1 million. Let's not forget vitamin water. Yeah. 50 got his hands in his power shit. He not even doing music. Let's get to that. 50 not even doing music no more. Is business, y'all? I'm just keeping it 100. Is business just business? Let's read the report, y'all. Let's get to the actual report. According to documents obtained by All Hip Hop, Buck has sold his ass, basically, enough assets from his estate to cover all outstanding claims, including the debt of 50 Cent. I'm going to be real, man. Like, I don't know how to feel about that, bro. I know business is business. I know where y'all going. Business is business, Harlem. That man signed the contract. He owe me money. Man, I guarantee you, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. The industry is disgusting. The industry is one of the worst places. If you're trying to come up, you trying to get your kid in this game or whatever's going on, he want to be a little rapper. This is the worst industry you can ever attend to, man. I gotta keep it 100. This is nasty work, y'all. 50 made millions off him, Buck, off Tony Yayo. These dudes got projects that went gold and platinum. Facts. Tennessee went platinum. This is 50's artist. He put out his music, made millions upon millions. And you telling me you still chasing this little dollars, bro? This couple dollars? I understand it. I understand that some of us would never understand, you know, it's just a couple 100,000, whether it's 300,000, 400,000. It's some real money. I understand. Straight blunt visuals in the building. What's popping? London Payne. What's Gucci? I see everybody coming in the building, man. Code name. I see you up top. Smash that like button, y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. You already know how we giving it up. But I gotta be honest, bro. I don't like this. Me personally, Young Buck is struggling. The boy got caught with a damn. He got caught with a damn. We gotta be honest. He got caught with a what? He got caught with one of them boys. What? Did I tell a lie? He got caught with them boys. His career is already in the dirt. Like, what is 50 getting? Like, I guess first 48. You're yeah, not first 40. I'm saying first 48 laws. Is that part of the 48 laws, y'all, where you have to just completely destroy your enemy? Yeah, let's get to that. Do you have to completely destroy your enemy, y'all? Yeah, Mookington, he was caught with them. He got caught with them boys. Maybe that's why 50 ain't got no love. It's against his religion. Is it an abomination? Am I mad at 50? Hell no. I ain't mad at 50. That man, Young Buck, done put out some great music. He did great things for the state of hip hop. But at the end of the day, you got caught with them boys. Hey, look, I have nothing against any sexuality out there. Salute, live your life. I'm just being honest. I'm a married man. I don't look to get involved with what y'all got going on. Yeah. I don't do man-on-man action. Whoa. But I gotta be honest. Live your life. I'm not holding nothing against anybody. I support everybody in their journey and what they doing. We have nothing against that. But when you try to be DL, yeah, not DL Hewley, not trying to be a comedian. When you try to be DL, yeah, you on a whole nother level, homie. Yeah, we got to call it what it is. The DL brothers out there, we don't play that. Yeah, we find out real quickly about you. So I'm not mad at 50 in his stance. The hotline is up too, y'all. 919-706-9990 is right here on the screen. Y'all can call up as we go along. But I got to be honest. Y'all let me know. Is 50 kind of going too far? Buck is broke. Let's call it what it is. He's not broke, but he's broke. Compared to 50 Cent and the money that he garners every week, whenever he gets it. Like, this is 50 Cent. He's up. He's getting money. We don't want to see Buck get money. I'm just being real. No. We got to be honest, though. Do we want to see Buck get a couple dollars? Buck had to sell his ass, man. I'm just being out. At the end of the day, he sold his ass, man. Young Buck said off his jewelry. Listen to what he had to sell, y'all. Off his jewelry, cars, and most importantly, valuable catalog. Damn. Damn. You had to give up that percentage you had, huh, bro? Let's call it what it is. He had to give up that percentage he had to 50. 50 wasn't playing. 50's a stern businessman, especially if you're not. I feel like Tony Yayo be on his knees. What? I said it. I feel like Lloyd Banks, he fell back. Lloyd Banks is quiet. He's really not into too much, right? But I feel like just from I don't even gotta know these dudes, right? I feel like Tony Yayo will give his life for 50. At this point, yeah, Tony Yayo, he'll give his life up for 50. Because he was on Guard Brewer. Yeah, let's not forget. I know y'all know because I'm from the streets, right? Harlem Legends from the streets, right? Yeah, I just like to know, does anybody, I'm just being real. 50, I got to be honest. Tony Yayo was just selling dimes of weed. What? Am I lying? Yeah. He was on Guard Brewer selling dimes of weed. He was a weed man. I'm just being honest. Now, I don't know how Young Buck came up. He's a dude probably getting to a bag out here doing his thing. But as far as when it comes to Tony Yayo, yeah, recently, before he got with Uncle Murda and now he's going on all kind of different flights to London and all, he was a lost Negro. What? I want y'all to tell me I'm saying something wrong. He was selling dimes on Guard Brewer in Queens. Am I lying? Come on. About 2 years ago, 3 years ago, he was selling dimes. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just giving y'all the rundown. So I feel like Tony Yayo is one of them dudes. He don't mind getting on all fours. Salute to you. Salute to you, Tony. Yeah, I ain't got no beef with you. What? I just know what you was really doing out here. After dropping the album, after being with that G-Unit run, you done spent your money unwisely, Negro. So now he's running around with Uncle Murda. Uncle Murda is a moneymaker. He knows how to move. You heard? He's getting to a bag, Uncle Murda. And now Yayo, he seems to leech to that. I'm just being honest. He seems to leech to that now. I'm just calling it what it is. Danny, I'll see you later, Danny. Let me go ahead and put you on. Let me ban you from here. Thank you, sir. See, y'all just put goofy stuff in the comments sometimes. I don't know if you G-Unit. What you G-Unit? Well, what you G-Unit? I'm just asking. You got in my comment section like you G-Unit. Man, get off your knees, homie. Get off your knees. But I would like to see Buck grow, and this is nasty work, bro. In addition to 50 Cent, Young Buck will pay off his child support, which is great. I think I got to be honest, bro. I got to be honest. I got to give y'all my true views. They need to abolish child support. Yeah, abolish it. You know why? Because my mother raised 6 of us on her own. You heard? No help. So at the end of the day, I feel like the mother needs to be strong enough to raise her cubs, period. I don't think nobody, and most of the time, I get it. Yes, women should get some sort of assistance or anything for a child, right? But I do feel like a man should want to be a man and take care of his own child, right? But there's different things that happen in between there to where sometimes the mother is so ghetto and so disgusting, right? She just wants child support. Now, I support the ones that actually ask for child support because the father ain't shit. I support that. I'm being 100. I support the ones that ask for child support because the fathers ain't shit. Now you got some that's asking for child support because the father can't afford enough or he can't do enough. but he is doing something. You heard? Those are the mothers I don't respect. If the father ain't shit, get your money. Get your money, sis. Eat, please. But I feel like a lot of times child support is acted on false pretenses. Like as far as the mother just being in her feelings, or you're not with the broad no more. It's always something like that. I'm 43. I've been around, y'all. I've been around. It's all like off experience, right? And I'm only keeping it 10,000. I feel like get your money, females, when it's a dude that ain't shit. But when you really got a real dude that's at least contributing and trying his best to do what he got to do, not because he in another relationship, don't hate on it. Don't get mad. Yes, he has another family support, but as long as he's coming through and grabbing his kid and taking care of his business, it should be love. I feel like child support is given to all the wrong ones. I'm being real. I'm just being real. But I support the strong woman because my mother raised 6 of us. You heard? Dolo. No help. Yeah, let's call it what it is. So when I seen that, it gave me a different kind of look. It gave me a different kind of way I'm going about things. That's all. You heard? If you're strong enough to lay down to have them, and I'm not saying you had them by yourself, but if you're strong enough to lay down to have them, you're strong enough to take care of them. Straight up. Woman, child, kid, whatever. But that's besides the point. I got to be honest. Yeah, me personally, 50 Cent, it's like, God damn, bro. You got millions, homie. You millioned out. You millioned up. Let Buck get his little change, man. It's just a little bit of change, bro. Eric Swazo, salute for the nickel, homie. It wasn't Buck. It was Big Boogie from Memphis with the 3 transmissions. Yo, bro, stop, bro. Stop, bro. We seen what's going on, man. We already know. I don't know where you from. You might be in Buck's camp. Salute to you. I'm connected with all the celebrities. I know a lot of people. But we all know what happened with Buck, bro. He got caught out there, bro. He got caught slipping. Let's call it what it is. He destroyed his own career before, his career took off and he destroyed his own. For being a DL brother, though. You heard? If you would have pulled a goddamn Nas X, sky's the limit. Let's call it what it is. If thug ass, gangster ass, Young Thug would have pulled a little Nas X, yeah, come on out. Let us know who you are. He would have won. That's the problem with the industry today. He would have won, y'all. Let's call it what it is. He would have won. We're not going to say and act like, yo, come on, man. We know who run the industry today. We're not going to keep playing. We know who runs the industry. Salute, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
What's up, Harlem?
What's good, my G, man? Salute. Let the people know where you calling from, King.
Yo, it's E-Moneybags, man. I'm calling from Boston.
Shout out to the whole Boston, man. Shout out to E-Moneybags in the building, man. What we talking about, homie? What's up?
Hey, yo, Harlem, you know 50 Cent is petty, man. He don't let nobody get away with nothing, man. If you owe 50, you got to pay him by Monday. You know how he
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But, you know, I just feel like, God damn, how long has this been going on? 50 has made millions off these artists. Let's stop playing.
Yo, he got the #1 TV show on cable right now.
So what are we talking? Like 50, stop. You trying to make sure you kill this nigga. No, 50 trying to make sure he kill him, though.
Yeah, you know that because Buck was talking bad about him. You remember?
I mean, they went back and forth after 50 caught his ass out there slipping. Let's call it what it is.
Hey, Harlem, big bank take little bank, man. You know that.
I get it. I guess that's how the industry is, right?
That's the way it goes, man.
But I got to tell you, the industry is dirty as hell, bro. I got to call it what it is. The industry is dirty as hell, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, look, that was me with that nickel. Look, I ain't part of Buck's camp, but listen. they say it was Big Boogie.
Man,
From Memphis,
you seen the transmission. Come on, we all seen the transmission with Buck, bro. Let's stop playing games, bro.
Yo, man, I was sick to my stomach because he had one of the hardest albums when we was coming up.
Yes, Tennessee was one of the most dopest albums I've heard from a South nigga.
Come on, man. So it broke my heart, dude.
I get what you're saying, brother. I get what you're saying, man. But man, we all fans here, brother. And you know, I just want to see this man live life without having to be under the gun, bro. That's all, bro.
Hey, man, you work with 50, you know what comes with it, bro.
That's a fact. 50 is petty, and he's not gonna stop. Salute, brother. I
Hell no.
appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Shout out to you, Harlem, man. Stay up.
Salute. Hey, man, we got to call it what it is, y'all, man. It's definitely not going to stop, man. Like, I got to get into this, y'all. Salute the Buck. You know what I mean? I have nothing against you, Buck. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that's associated with Buck, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit up here and just completely disrespect, but he caught himself. He got himself caught slipping. So it is what it is. 50's a businessman. He's trying to get to his bag. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at that, brother. Do what you got to do, man. But I got to get into this, right? I got to show y'all this. Like, this is disgusting. And this is just how long it takes for the system to actually work, right? It takes, rest in peace to Chinx Drugz. Rest in peace to Chinx Drugz. So those of you that don't know, right? I'm from the streets, man. I've been all over. I've been everywhere. I know what's up, what's up. Chinx was actually one of the first dudes to actually say, yo, you'll be good at talking. I'm being honest with y'all. Like, Chinx was probably the first dude to tell me, yo, you a good talker. I'm keeping it 100, y'all. Like Chinx, I got a lot of respect for him. And I never thought I would end up in the podcasting game 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 15 years ago. Like, I wasn't into that. Like, that wasn't my thing. I was into delivering packages and getting that paper, right? So Chinx, I met Chinx quite a few times, right? I'm going to say that. I met Chinx quite a few times. So he was the first person to actually tell me, and I keep struggling with him and MC Hammer, because I met MC Hammer also, and he said, yo, you a great talker, yo. So, but Chinx, I believe it was Chinx, man. I believe it was Chinx, but I just don't remember, so many years ago. But Chinx was the first one to actually tell me that I was a great talker, right? And I want to show y'all this, right? Because now, 9 years later, they actually catching up with the murderer. He got 23 years now, right? I don't wish nobody in jail. I got to say that again. But then again, I do. A lot of you dudes is just haters, and it's disgusting. Chinx died from a hater. You heard? He died from a hater. You heard? I'm just keeping it honest with you. He died from a hater. It was probably like a year before he died is when I really met him, like 2-3 times. Like, I ran into him. So it was like a year before he died, and he got with French Montana. I was seeing him I was happy for that nigga. I said, damn, I know him. Yeah, I was like, yo, I know him, bro. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how it is, y'all. When you sitting up in the crib and you see a nigga on TV, you like, yo, welcome to my dope house. I'm like, yo, I know this nigga. It's so weird, right? I didn't even know he rapped. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't even know the nigga rap. I didn't know him from that. I know some niggas that knew him that was getting money, niggas that was actually hustling. You feel me? I'm just being honest. So I had to deliver a couple things to Queens. And I'm not going to give y'all exact, you know what I mean? I can't give y'all too much, but I can give y'all a look at, I don't know if they still dancing today. I got out the game. I'm no longer in the game. I'm not dancing no more, right? But that's one of the things I used to do is go to the poppies and get it and sell it for more and get more money, right? Make my little 2,000-3,000 on top of it, right? So I had to deliver some things to Queens for like the first time I ever went to Queens. And that's how I got familiar with Queens, right? So the dudes I was dealing with, the Spanish dudes I was dealing with, they knew Chinx. Chinx is the first one to ever tell me, you have a great speech, bro. Like, you can talk, bro. And we chopped it up, had a good conversation, but I didn't even know he was a rapper. I'm going to be honest. I did not know he was a rapper. So when I seen him on TV and all, I'm like, oh, And then a year later, he ended up dying. It wasn't even a year later. I don't even think it was a year. I think it was in a matter of months, to be real with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was in a matter of months. So get the likes up for me, y'all. We got 386 in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. I appreciate everybody in the building, everybody that donate to the channel. Y'all already know what it is, man. They finally, and 9 years later, it's 9 years, Chinx killer Quincy Humray gets 23 years. Pay attention.
Quincy Homer walked into a Queens County courtroom on Monday to be sentenced on his first-degree manslaughter guilty plea in the murder of rising rapper Chinx. He got 23 years. Here he is in an earlier court appearance without the head covering and without the face mask. He spoke in court, as did Chinx's widow, Janelle Caceres Pickens.
To the family and anyone else who was affected.
Now, I didn't know Chinx's wife. I didn't know none of that. He was in the streets. He was a street, dog. To be honest with y'all, he was a street dude. Like, he wasn't, like the niggas that I was delivering to, he had to be a street dude. He had to be a street dude because I'm talking about big things, not them little, you heard, like a lot of y'all, I know y'all deal with, you heard 10 grams here, 5 grams here. No, I'm talking about bricks. I was delivering bricks. I wasn't dealing with nothing small. So this guy, he had to know the right people to actually be involved like that. Like, he was there. So,
What happened here? I don't believe there's words that can express the way I feel about what transpired here.
I was told I had 2 minutes to say goodbye. Holding his mother's hand, watching his life.
That's his widow, y'all.
A mother has to bury her son. At the age of 28, I have became a widow. My
It's sad,
children,
man.
15, 11, and 4, are now not dead.
That's sad.
Quincy Homer
yo.
walked into a Queens County courtroom.
I got to be honest. That's sad. That's sad. It's 9 years later. You heard? This woman is a widow now, y'all. It's 9 years later. You heard? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, no. I've been out the game for say about 7 years now. 5 years, 5 to 7 years. I've been out the game, so there's no way they can come back and grab me for anything. I ain't killed nobody. This before the fentanyl era and all that going on now. I've been out the game, brother. Nigga, let me tell you something. When they started putting fentanyl and shit, that's when I said, whoa, I don't need a body. You understand? Like, I was a manufacturer. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I keep it 100. I was moving all around all 5 boroughs. I moved around all 5 boroughs: Staten Island, Queens, even Yonkers, and that's not even part of the 5 boroughs. Brooklyn, and that was the most grimy. I'm just being honest. Brooklyn was the most grimy, and I had to be most careful in Brooklyn. Other places I actually felt comfortable delivering, so I was cool. You heard? So I'm just being honest. But in order to be in the streets the way he was, he had to know these guys I was delivering to. We built rapports. So it was different. It was very, very different. And I didn't have that kind of problem unless when I went to Brooklyn. I had to go to Brownsville. I had to go to pink houses. Those of you that know, y'all know. When I had to go to pink houses in Brooklyn and all that, man, to go deliver 4 bricks to a nigga, I'm like, who this nigga? I don't know this nigga. Like, oh, man, these niggas wild, man. Yeah, they used to have little niggas with guns on them in front of the joints. Yeah, I've been all through all that. So y'all already know what it is. Yo, if you found me in the vertical feed, hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Salute to everybody in the building. But it's sad. I just had to tell that story about Chinx because I've been around. I've been in the streets a long time, bro. And I survived it, man. And this is one of them things where I don't encourage anybody to be in these streets. I don't encourage any. I was just making quick money. My mom's worked at KFC for 30 years. Yeah. Those of you that don't know Harlem Legend, my mother retired from KFC. So how y'all think my upbringing was? I'm being honest. How y'all think my upbringing was? My mother retired from KFC 30-something years, working every day when it was called Kennedy Fried. That's how it started. Yeah. A lot of y'all don't even know that. KFC Name was Kennedy Fried in the beginning. You heard? That's a fact. So my mom, she was struggling. She had to pay the bills. And back in the days, rent wasn't what we see today. Nowhere what we see today, man. $300 rent. And that was a struggle to pay in the projects. So I got out in the street and did my own thing. You heard? I decided to hit the streets and get some money. You heard? And I felt like the quickest way for me to support what I had going on and support, you know, my people's had going on, or if I had a kid at that time, because I believe my first kid, I had to be 19, 20, 21. I would say 21, 22 years old. Word. And I done moved out of town to Buffalo. I was hustling. Like, y'all got to know the game. I was getting to a bag, y'all. Something stupid. The car of that year I was driving. That's how I was getting it, y'all. You heard? And I didn't think, I probably ran through a couple $1 million. I'm being honest with y'all. Like, just being upstate New York. Look me up. Plattsburgh, New York. I went to Dannemora, New York. Like, just being upstate New York and moving wild grams, moving wild. You know, I probably moved to, it's disgusting. I'm going to be real. Like, what I was doing to survive was disgusting. And I wouldn't put this on anybody. I don't want nobody to have to live the life I live. And that's why I give y'all my pain. You feel me? My mom's worked in KFC her whole life, all through my childhood, everything. Let's call it what it is. My mom's retired from KFC. Name one fucking person y'all know retired from KFC. So when I say I got a strong moms like that, that's why when I talk about the child support thing, I don't believe these females. Me personally, because my mom's did it on her own with just a child support, with just a payment from KFC every 2 weeks. Yeah, that's how my mom's did it, from KFC every 2 weeks. Yeah, upstate had that paper. Jai Ace was popping. Yeah, man, they don't know nothing about Vermont. They don't know nothing about Plattsburgh. They don't know nothing about them towns. Them little small towns in upstate New York, Albany, and that's too close to New York. I didn't want to go there. I went further. I went more up and was getting to the bag. So that, you know, I just want to, you know, 80s was heaven. Yeah, original Chicken Littles. Like, they don't know about that. Like, my mom used to bring home KFC for us every night to eat. That's how I live, bro. I'm just being honest with y'all, and I appreciated that. My mom just was in poverty for real. We was in poverty for real. So, and the only way I had out was to get money and hustle and get on the streets and learn from the niggas I thought was OGs, which was really tricking me. Yeah, because the move, to keep it 100 with y'all, the move was to get an education and start your own. Yeah, that was the move, to get an education and start something legit that was going to take me to the next level. I didn't think like that. I wanted that fast money, which ended up sending me to prison. And when I came out of prison, I grinded a little bit more to get that money up. After that, I was done. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I was done with the streets. I grinded a little bit more, got a little bit more money, and then I flipped it and turned it into something. That way I could sit and make some money legit. You heard? Like, anybody prays to go legit, y'all. Like, fucking with the streets and all that, man, ain't really no money out there, man, unless you your own boss. And that only works for so much time because people will hate on you. Like, I was the type of scumbag, right? I was a scumbag, y'all. I'm gonna be real. You come out with nickels, I'm gonna come, and they big, I'm gonna come out with something like that. You understand? So my job was to knock you off, and meanwhile, we was killing our own brothers, and we didn't even know it. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, y'all. It's something that we would never get out. It's a cycle. It's made to be that way. And now that I look back, and Chinx Drugz was a rapper that got with French Montana at the going up on his career, man, ain't no way in hell you should have known the people I know. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Harlem Legend, what's going on, man? Cali G in the building. What's going on?
Shout out to the whole West Coast, man. I ain't seen you in a while, King. What's going on, man? Salute, brother.
Oh shoot, man, staying busy, staying out of trouble, but you know, I had to stop by, support, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and all that. So I definitely had to, I got to pull up, try to get some game and some knowledge and all that about the child support thing.
Yes, sir.
In my opinion, right, I do support child support, but I think a percentage of that child support should be placed into a fund for the child, or it should be placed into real estate for that child or children. You know what I mean? So in that way, I'm sure more brothers would be more inclined to put even more into child support, knowing that these funds are going toward the child's future.
Facts. I hate the way child support goes now because it's just like, all right, it's just one of them things. Like, you see what's going on with Amon Shepard? Did you see that?
No, I haven't.
You gotta pay that girl all this money, and I'm like, come on, bro. I just don't agree with it, man. I don't agree, man.
Right.
I just learned from my mother.
That's what I'm saying.
I had a strong mother. I told you, my mother raised 6 of us from KFC.
Right.
I'm telling you what it is, bro. My mother wasn't in the street. She don't sell drugs. My mother ain't no gangster.
Harlem, can I ask you a personal question with all due respect?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's just say, okay, Mama Harlem was able to get some type of child support check coming in. Do you think that may have made some type of difference, or could it even change, make some decisions in your life?
I'm gonna say it again. For the fathers that ain't shit, you understand? For the fathers that ain't shit, they should be paying. But then you got some people that's doing it off the strength just to be doing it, brother. See, it's hard to decipher. It's hard to decipher who's real and who's not. That's the problem.
That's true. That's true.
My mother deserved every fucking bit of it. Now, I respect the ones that actually foul when the nigga ain't shit. Now, what about the ones that's getting over on the system, King?
Yeah, those are the bad apples that make it bad for everybody. And the only way, the only solution I can see, is that the system can be changed so that a percentage of that actually goes straight towards the kid's future. You know what I mean? And not even, within the kid's present, is actually put towards something that's gonna better that kid's future.
That's a fact. Just make sure when y'all go out and vote, y'all vote for the right person, right? I can't vote. I got 4 felonies. I cannot vote. Y'all just make sure y'all vote for the right person, man, because I don't know. It's like picking the better of 2 evils, you heard?
Well, Harlem, that's not always true, right? You have to make sure y'all check y'all state legislation and rules, because just because you have felonies, that doesn't apply in all states. You know what I mean? You just have to do your homework. You know what I mean? Research your research, because everybody that can vote, get out there and vote.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Fuck the politics, bro. Everybody's crooked, man. Everybody's fucking crooked, bro. Everybody has an agenda.
I agree.
Everybody has an agenda, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
I think. Not everybody thinks the way you think. So I just stay away from that shit. I don't give a fuck.
True that.
I'm gonna make it do what it do in any weather.
Anyway, I definitely agree with you, Harlem, because no matter which way the vote goes, it's not gonna change my daily life. That's the way I see with it. But you know what I mean, when we can vote for those certain positions, not the presidency, but the state legislators and things of that nature, that's where our votes count.
No, I get what you're saying. For me personally, fuck politics. I don't care who wins. I'm going to survive in any weather.
Anyway.
That's what I'm built for. That's what I'm built for, sir. I'm built for any weather.
Right. That's a fact. Salute Harlem, though. You know what I'm saying? I just had to pull up.
Salute to those. Don't you got a channel? We got 400 in here. Let them know where to find you, brother.
Hey, follow me on Instagram, Cali_my_G. You know, hit me up. Got a little battle on there. Check me out on YouTube, Cali G vs. Greg the Great. Just a little entertainment for the people. You know what I mean? You kick back, you ain't got nothing to do. Just go ahead, click on there, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all over the place. Show your support. Salute to Mama Harlem at KFC. You know what I'm saying? Harlem did the KFC thing. The chicken was just different, Harlem. You feel me? You did the KFC thing too.
That's a fact. Salute, King. Salute. That's a fact, y'all. Like, yeah, I come from the real struggle. You heard? My mom's making $300 a week, nigga, and paying rent in New York City at that time where the rent was probably $300-400. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we got to weigh that shit out. And it was 6 of us. I'm the youngest. I'm 43. I'm the youngest. So I understand the struggle, man. I understand the struggle. And I respect all mothers out there that's trying to get to their bag, that's trying to make things happen. But, you know, this mother, she has 3 children by this dude, man. And it's like, yo, she died. He died and left behind 3 children because of this coward.
On Monday to be sentenced on his first-degree manslaughter guilty plea in the murder of rising rapper Chinx. He got 23 years. Here he is in an earlier court appearance without the head covering and without the face mask. He spoke in court, as did Chinx's widow, Janelle Caceres Pickens.
What a coward. It's been 9 years, y'all.
I don't believe there's words that can express the way I feel about what transpired here.
I was told I had 2 minutes to say goodbye. Holding his mother's hand, watching his life is running, crying and crying.
This is the wife, y'all. Gets the wife, Janelle Caceres Pickens, a widow at 28 with 3 children and no dad. You heard? Think about that, y'all. They ain't no child support for her. You feel me? They ain't no they ain't no child support for her. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Like, we gotta think about it. Yeah, that's a fact. John McCartan, because there's no difference between a waitress and just working at KFC. It's basically the same wages, man. Especially back in the days, the same shit. They got paid nothing. Yeah, he did that because he was a hater, Ja. That's why this dude killed Chinx.
My mother has a very young son. At the age of 28, I had became, you know, my children were 15, 11, and 4 are now adults.
Sad, bro. That's sad, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's sad to me, bro. I gotta be honest, y'all. That's sad to me, man. That's officially that's wild to me, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know his stardom. Me personally, I didn't know Chinx to be a star. I didn't know he was. When I seen him on TV, I said, "Oh shit, I'll be delivering these niggas." You know, like, yeah. When I got to drive away out there, I know who these niggas is. So it was one of those things for me. That's all, y'all. But salute to rest in peace to Chinx Drugz, man. Hopefully, them kids is getting blessed by the French Montanas of the world. And I'm not saying that's his job. I'm not saying that's what he got to do. But as Chinx being your artist, why not show a little bit of compassion? You feel me? Yeah. Why not show a little bit of compassion for Chinx being your artist? Spread that wealth around a little bit. This is a mother, and she's in court still with fighting for her husband, fighting for the man that gave her 3 kids. So obviously she's a down joint. Like, you heard Shorty down for him. So hopefully, man, you know, everything just gets back to, you know, what it should be, man, because it's just nasty work out here what's going on. I gotta be real. I need y'all to listen to Charleston White. And, you know, we got a poll in the chat. Make sure y'all tap in with the poll in the chat, as well as hit the like button, y'all. Get the likes up. It's easy to get the likes up. Strike that like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice. Y'all know how we play over here already, man. Hit the like button. Tap the screen twice. It's free. It helps the channel grow. If you're enjoying the program, you're enjoying what we're talking about, you're enjoying what's going on. Also, you can call a hotline. How many podcasts got the hotline? 919-706-9990 is right here on your screen. Call in if you feel any way, something you want to discuss. But I got to let y'all hear this, right? If you're in the vertical feed, if you found me in the shorts, tap the screen twice. You got a new nice little smartphone. Show you got a nice little smartphone, y'all. I got to be honest, y'all. Did y'all hear what Charleston White said in reference? And this is, it's kind of wild, but how would y'all feel? And I'm going to give y'all my true, honest opinion about this. Did you hear what Charleston White said about Julio Foolio. Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear what he said about the mama? Make her cry. Make her cry. Pay attention, y'all. Listen to Charleston White.
What's your message to Jacksonville as a whole, though?
Celebrate his death.
Wow.
Tell Young and H&M to make another badass diss song about him. Don't stop, Young and H. Keep it.
Is he just clout chasing, y'all? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This is wow. Like, it's just a bit different for me. Like, let me do this again, y'all. Hold up. Listen to this, y'all. Hold on, let's go.
Keep going. Make a man run his ass. Make his mama cry some more. Because he would do Young and H like that. So if I was Young and H, nigga, I would make more diss song by his mama. Nigga, I would come out. We would be, nigga, Don Julio would be our drink forever. I would quench.
Hold up, man. Hey, Charleston White is wild, y'all. Now, we got to be honest. Y'all. Call the hotline. Did y'all hear what Charleston White just said about Julio Foolio? Like, this is an activist, right? Are we calling him an activist, right? For young children. Listen to this dude, man. This is wild, man.
What's your message to Jacksonville as a whole, though?
Celebrate his death. Tell Young and H&M to make another badass diss song about him. Don't stop, Young and H. Keep it going. Make a man run his ass. Make his mama cry some more. Because he would do Young and H like that. So if I was Young and H&M, nigga, I would make more diss song by his mama. Nigga, I would come out. We would be, nigga, Don Julio would be our drink forever.
What?
I would quench my thirst with a Don Julio every weekend, listening to the yeah, homie. Remember, he created this atmosphere for this to happen to him because he was really hurting people, physically, emotionally.
Talk about it.
He was bringing pain, nigga, to brothers' hearts, making mamas cry.
Yes.
Sisters and brothers weep.
Yes.
So now it's his family time.
Yes.
So don't be mad at me.
What's your message to Jacksonville as a whole?
I agree. Fuck them. Rest in piss. All of you motherfuckers. Look, if they would have took goddamn Young and Ace today, I would have said rest in piss. All these guys are demons. They all need to be slayed. He did the same thing to other people's families, y'all. Pissed on their graves and things like that. I was seeing this. I agree with Charleston White. A lot of y'all just want to shoot shot. Y'all hate Charleston White. Y'all hate what he said. Not me. Not me. No, I agree. Charleston White, keep doing what you're doing, man. I agree. That dude, Julio Foolio, wasn't shit. His mama ain't shit. Don't get mad at me, y'all. Don't get mad at me. I don't see Harlem Legend like that. But if we being honest, y'all, his mother wasn't shit either. Didn't teach that boy a goddamn thing. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Man, Harlem, I can't roll with you with that, man.
You got to turn your TV down, King, because we can hear it in the back.
All right, hold on.
Let's get to it. You can't agree with it. I agree with Charleston White. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, you said it. You contradicted yourself.
All right, talk your talk.
You said he's a fake activist. Then you turned around and said you agree. These young kids killing each other. I got kids, their age is sad as wrong. Well, I can't agree with it.
I had to lead you into it, right?
I get you. I feel you. Look,
Charleston White act like, does he do for children?
No, he do not do for children. My kids can't learn nothing from him. Nothing.
No. I'm talking about as far as going out to the community and.
No, he can't. Nope.
Yes, he does.
Nah. He a captivist. That's what he is. He capping. Okay. You said it earlier. He chasing clout. Okay.
What he said was
I'm just being real with you. That man Foolio done pissed on graves. I've seen videos of him earlier pissing on a dead man, a football player's grave, a basketball player.
So you saying if it was vice versa, they should do it to each other?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what you just said.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he would have did it to you.
I wouldn't. You know what? First of all, listen. Now I come from where your come from. Like you talking about your mama KFC. My mama worked hard like your mama, so we was raised differently.
Yes, sir.
So I can't agree. It's just sad to me, but I can't be knocking nobody's opinion. But Charleston White, he need to cut it out. I'm tired of him, man.
You tired of Charleston White?
I'm tired of him.
You don't think he says any truth?
He said one thing true. He said true, and I said, you know what? That makes sense. He said the police pull you over, cut your dome right on, put your hand on the steering wheel. I said that makes a lot of sense.
Who said? Oh, so you listen to some things Charleston White says. It's not everything.
That one thing right there, but I can't get with the. You know, 1 minute you saying this, next minute you saying that.
A dude that was a demon. He was out
that's true.
Young kids, man.
That's true, but
people lost their lives because of Foolio.
And the other boy too.
So what are we saying here? I think they all need to go. I think
we saying two wrongs ain't gonna make it right. That's an old school saying.
I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. 100%. You calling all the time and show love.
My man, you my man, Joe. You know nigga, man. I appreciate you.
Demon, and they all need to be slayed in some way, shape, or form, King.
I mean, I can't.
You ain't living at all.
That's true, because I'm a civilian, but I still come from the streets. I've been out here. I've done that. All these things. Been to prison. I've been born and raised in Southeast DC, so I know the demon shit, all that. But I'm at a point of my age. I can't see another man my age and you promoting that. My son see that. My son gonna be confused. He gonna be confused.
I get it.
That's all I'm saying. I appreciate you, man, answering for me, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Salute, King. I don't know, y'all. How y'all feeling out there? I just gotta recognize what's going on. Then what do y'all feel? We got another call. Salute. Welcome to home. You gotta turn your TVs down in the background. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim. Let the people know where you calling from.
You're calling from Strong Island. Peace, God.
Man, shout out to the whole Long Island, man. Hey, you heard what Charleston White just said. He said, fuck him,
yes,
basically. The mama ain't shit. Make her cry some more, nigga. You heard? Because I think it's gotten to the point where us as black people, us as a race, we don't give a fuck about one another anyway, bro.
Right.
So what's your statement on all this, brother? State your claim.
Yeah, man. I'm with Charleston White on this, brother, who was stating about his views. You need to tell your son what time it is, because we can't be sugarcoating to our children. And what Charleston White is what we all dealing with. Is all of us got demons, you know what I'm saying, and we deal with it on different levels. But at the same time, your boys put almost a community fear where young children can't grow, they can't grow the one that they created put in, because little men here aren't being taught how to be men.
Hey, real quick, you going in and out, man. Like, I need you to take me on speakerphone and put me on regular phone or something like that, because you're going in and out.
Sorry about that, brother.
There you go, brother. There you go. I see some people in the comments saying, look. So this is what I'm dealing with right now, right?
Young men need to be
taught. Real quick, brother. Real quick.
We're all dealing with pain. You know what I'm saying? The demons are going, you know what I'm saying? And Charleston White just touching on it, and nobody want to hear what he got to say.
That's a fact. Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna call from a different line. I apologize to your platform, man. Salute to you, 050 movement, man. I'm a Sub-Zero, you know, it's called Barian, and I got here through him, you heard?
Yes,
so
sir.
Salute to you,
yes,
and
sir.
050 movement.
Appreciate you, King. So I see a lot of people in the comment section. Leave the moms out of this, Harlem. That pisses me off to no avail. You know why? You know why that pisses me off when y'all say, leave the moms out of this? I want to ask y'all, how many mothers cried when Foolio was making that music And I'm not putting no murders on him. I'm not putting no bodies on him. But when he was making that music, dissing these guys, when I see you, a lot of y'all don't understand what's going on. So I know y'all would say leave the mother out of this. But a lot of mothers cried, man. And we not about to sit up here and act like they didn't. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yeah, big dog. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir.
This is Jabari Fish from Houston, Texas, big dog. I would agree with Charleston White on some of the shit he's saying.
Yes, sir.
But on everything, but you know, everything ain't right, big dog.
Of course not. Of course not. A little bit of it is clout chasing. A little bit of it is real. It's real what he's saying, bro. Do you know how many mothers cried on A side? How many mothers cried? When he
but we gotta leave the mamas out of it. I know you're an old school guy. You know we gotta leave the mamas out of it. He can diss Foolio all day, but the mama, you know, you gotta leave her out of it. The mama ain't had nothing to do with it.
I get what you're saying, brother. I get what you're saying. Now the mother ain't got nothing to do with it when they sitting at home crying because they son done fucking passed, right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, and because of your son killed my son. So how many people have he hurt? How many mothers has he made cry?
You right. You got a point. I ain't looking like that. I understand your point. I understand that point too. I understand your point too.
It never adds up. The weight just don't make it.
Right.
How many mothers you may cry, sir? See what I'm saying?
Right. The mama's innocent though. You know that innocent role, but you right though. I can't come back about it, big dog. You right.
Yeah, man. That boy was a terror. That boy was a demon. Just like Young and Ace and them niggas. If somebody else took them out, I'm gonna say, yeah, get their ass out of here too.
Yeah. All them niggas demons. You right.
All them young boys running around doing this shit.
All them motherfuckers gotta go.
There's a whole generation in Jacksonville doing this.
Yeah, we need to let them get in a little room and wipe themselves out, big dog, to be rich.
That's what I'm saying. And me personally, I gotta be honest. I'm 43 years old. I told you my story before I got into this story. So there is kids that can go straight. I wasn't out killing people. I wasn't out shooting guns and doing all that. I did do wrong, get into my bag. It just depends on how your mother raised you to be a hustler or how she raised you to be. Because the fathers are not there in the black household these days. Let's keep it real.
Right, exactly. You're right.
So
you're right.
It's about how the mother is raising you, right? How the hell this boy got raised to be a killer? We got to talk about that.
Nah, I salute that, dog. I understand you to the fullest. You maybe look at it different, big dog.
Let me tell you something, brother. I seen the mother interview. She don't shed a goddamn tear. You understand what I'm saying to you? The mother don't shed a tear. She just said, I used to always tell him to get out of this. He shouldn't be a part of it. The mother don't shed a tear. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because she knew it was a kill or be killed game that her son was in. She understands. The mother understands.
You're right. You're right.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
You're exactly right.
Hold on real quick before I take the next call. Sandra Hardy.
Big dog, thank you, man.
Salute, King. Sandra Hardy, I don't know who you are in the back. You got to show your face, not your waist. You heard? This platform is predicated on showing your face, not your waist. I run a real podcast. People want to see your face if you pull up here. Let me click Foolio. Yeah, man, I'm not doing that. Yeah, look, I'm gonna drop the link. Either you can call a hotline now, right? But either you're gonna show your face or you gotta show your face if you're pulling up to my platform. I don't want nobody blocking their face. I don't do that. You heard? Black is love, love is black. You heard? Straight up. You heard? If you're confident in what you're saying, you don't mind to show your face. You understand? So yeah, my podcast is predicated on showing your face, not your waist. You cannot pull up here and not show your face. But let me see. Okay, I got her.
Pulling up to my platform. I don't want nobody blocking me. I don't do that. You heard? Black is love, love is black.
You heard? Straight up. You heard? If you're confident in what you're saying, you don't mind.
You gotta turn your TV down, Sandra.
You understand? So yeah, my podcast is predicated on showing your face, not your waist. You're not pull up here and not show your face.
Sandra, you gotta turn your TV down so I can pull you up. Let me know when you're ready.
Black is love, love is black.
Oh no!
You heard? Straight up. You heard?
You gotta turn your TV off. Like turn your TV off. Turn your TV off. I don't gotta worry about it. Yeah, turn whatever that's a loud speaker there. Here, I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody can pull up. It's a fan show. Y'all know how we do it. It's a supporter show. Anybody can pull up here on my platform. Let me know when you're ready, Sandra. Yeah, y'all can pull up, show your face, not your waist. That's all I black is love, love is black. You dig? You ready? I can't see. I can't just go like this. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're ready. Let me know you're ready, Sandra. I can pull you up. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Harlem Legend, what's up?
What's up, brother? What's up, man? What's good? What's Gucci?
Everything is peace. Yeah. Charleston White lost his goddamn mind.
Talk your talk. I want to hear from you, man. Like, how you feel about that? I see you, Sandra. I see you in the back. There you go.
Yeah, you can't disrespect people like that, man. People mourning, regardless.
You
still time of
mourning.
mourning.
You can't disrespect people like that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, regardless. No other culture, no other people you know talk bad about people when they mourning.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And we gotta hold the same regard.
You want to clean it up. You just here to clean it up.
Can you hear me?
He's entertaining.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Give me a second.
Hello?
Yeah, Sandra, we can hear you. Give me a second.
I don't agree with none of y'all. Y'all just saying everything is on the mother because the father isn't there. That's not right. You don't know if the person raised a child trying to teach them the right thing. Sometimes you can teach a child and they still turn around and do what they feel like doing. So blaming the mother because she had to do everything all by herself ain't good.
I'm not blaming the mother. Who said I'm blaming the mother?
And Charleston White don't give a damn about nobody but Charleston White. He is an opportunist. He is a liar. And he needs to lose his other eye. I can't stand him.
Hey, yo, Jody crazy. Go ahead, talk your talks.
Children are going to grow up however they grow up. You have people raised by rich nannies, and they still turn out to be murderers. I raised my daughter with no child support. She went to college and she's doing her thing. I worked for the city all my life. I don't like people blaming me for stuff. So say you don't help raise your child and your child become a millionaire. Is you going to take credit for that and you wasn't around?
That's a fact. Talk your talk.
Stop blaming the mother for everything. If you got a burden on you, you even said your mom's raised 6 of y'all.
Yes, that's a fact.
And you wound up going to jail anyway. And I'm quite sure you knew better.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason why I say you knew better, Harlem, is because you're still alive, breathing, smoking your weed.
Hold up, real quick. We got D Wavy in the building. State your claim, D Wavy.
Calling straight from LA, man. Let's keep
salute to the whole West Coast, man. West Coast in the building, man.
Look, man, let's keep this a buck. The mother had an environment which allowed Foolio to become like that. If the mother
become who he is. Thank you.
Hold on. If the mother was on her grind and gave 2 damns about her son, she would have got the hell out of Jacksonville. If you look at her when she on TV, it's almost as if she's praising her son. It's almost as if she's satisfied with the fact that he's dead. And now she's getting calls for documentaries and
talk about it.
Celebrate the trauma in which you allowed into your household. When you a parent, the whole word comes with it. You are the one responsible for the child. I'm not removing nothing.
Talk to her.
I ain't removing nothing from that mother. When that woman
So
got
you
there,
not wearing a condom is the reason why all these little jackasses are running around. That's what I'm talking about.
Sis, hold on,
If
sis.
y'all
One at
care
a
so much
time.
about the
Hold on,
condition of black people, maybe y'all should have wore a condom.
Sis. I want y'all to talk one at a time. Whoa, brother. I want the people to be able to hear y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe. I want y'all to talk one at a time. Let the brother D Wavy get it off, and then I'm gonna let you go, Sandra. Go ahead, D Wavy.
The parent and the conditions in which she raised these kids. And you can't tell me, bro, that in that household, it ain't a whole bunch of nonsense going on. A bunch of BS since the boy was a kid. He even has a story where he talks about it. So the which is my generation, I'm old enough to be Foolio's father.
Yes,
allow
sir.
this type of stuff instead of maturing, growing up, knowing that it ain't about you. It's about that seed you gave into this world, and you know certain things ain't supposed to be had. And you can see it all coming out in these kids in Jacksonville, bro. They a bunch of kids up there killing each other. It's crazy out here. The optics of that is crazy. I'm in Cali. The only reason it ain't like that is because out here in Cali, we got OGs that's like, nah, you just can't run around spraying nothing. Because your own homie will knock you off. That mother is foul, bro. Period, point blank. Foul. I can't even. Anybody who loses the idea of losing a child is something crazy. Any race, you ain't supposed to bury your kids, bro.
Fast, the kid's supposed to bury you. Period.
Exactly. I saw that interview. She ain't came close to shedding a tear.
Did
bro.
anybody interview the father?
I said it. Go ahead, Sandra. We're gonna let you talk now, Sandra. Go ahead, sis.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. Ain't nobody interviewed the father, but everybody's supposed to lay everything at the foot of the mother. Are you people crazy? Are you freaking crazy? Y'all walk away like laying your, and the Bible says you're not supposed to spill your seed on the ground. Y'all walk away like you have no responsibility at all. And then if something goes right, you take credit for it. If something goes wrong, then you denounce the mother. Get the fuck out of here. I'm out.
Nah, we don't denounce the mother. That mother. We didn't say all mothers. We said that mother. Who gets on the TV?
She ran up out of here, bro. She ran up out of here.
Documentary about her son being killed. Afina Shakur didn't do that. When her son died, she cried more because she loved her baby. It's almost as if she didn't love that boy. And then you want to sit around here, and the reason she popped off that thing is because, listen, man, a lot of these women have babies because they don't need a man. I don't want a man. I ain't got to put up with that.
Yeah. Talk about it, brother.
And this is what happens, bro. You got a lot of men, they up there shooting and killing each other because they got women tendencies. They running around making decisions on their emotions. Men don't make a decision on their emotions.
Thank you.
Make facts and figures, and we think our shit out. They up there popping on each other. This shit's crazy, bro. And I mean, when I saw that mom, that's the first thing I said. I said, look at this shady wench. Look at this.
Yeah. I seen the live with that lady, and I said she not even close to shedding a tear. What the hell going on here?
Yeah, and her son, you see how they ran down on that boy?
Yeah, like she knew that was coming. One day, it's like almost like she manifested that. It's like she almost knew one day this was going to happen to him.
Yeah, bro. And like now what it really looked like to me is that she's sitting back trying to count his bag. That's what it looked like to me now, bro. She's trying to count his bag. Sure, it's going to be some albums. I'm sure it's going to be some kind of documentary with her face talking about my son.
It didn't even care. It didn't even take care of your goddamn son.
Tragedy, bro. That is such a... we don't own... I won't say we the only race, but our race right now got something where we got real lyrical poets, man. We live by this thing called rap or whatever it is. It's really word of mouth. It's the power of the spoken word. And we master it so nicely, but we're the only ones out here actually murdering each other over it, putting it in the music.
Yes.
Bro. And it's so potent that on one end, it's never been seen before, right? You ain't never seen nothing like this in the world. So it's almost amazing, but then when you think about it, it's like, man, we ain't got no room in our culture to be losing no young black men. We ain't got no room for it, bro. You know,
right.
we the last ones to be running around. having young black men extendable. Look at and to look at the state of our young black women, all our young black women is on right now trying to get on the internet and sell themselves on the Blade or OnlyFans.
Yes, yes.
Our young men is trapping, rapping, and killing each other. In the white community, everyone on the outside is like, they're enamored by it. They're like, oh my God. It almost
These
brings
dummies. Look at these fucking dummies. That's how they looking at it. Look at these fucking dummies.
You fucking savages. Look at you. Shit's crazy to me, man. I caught this podcast, and when she got to talking, bro, I couldn't stop. I'm on the 110 heading home, bro. I grew up in LA. I grew up I came up in the 80s. I seen real gang banging.
I'm dropping a link. If any of y'all, whoa, cause I see people in here, they kind of feel some type of way the way you saying what you talking. Hold on, I'm dropping a link. Y'all can pull up and dispute this, brother.
Pull up, bro.
Yeah, just show your face in the back to let me know who you are, and then I'll pull you up. You can dispute this man. But I agree with everything he's saying. I agree with every goddamn percentage of what this man is saying. I'm not going against Charleston White because he's speaking the truth. He's speaking what's going on. He may ruffle your feathers a little bit because some of the shit he say, but the truth hurts.
You know what it is? It's maturity, bro. It's almost like the ones who don't want to mature, they know what you're supposed to be getting up, getting out, and doing. You know what the first thing they want to do is call a nigga weird. Weird. You whitewash. You da-da-da-da-da. It's the same shit they said to you back in the back of the class. Either you're gonna pay for it now or you're gonna pay for it later.
Facts.
Homeless, ain't got no type of job, can't get out there. They only making what they can make with basic hand to mouth skills that they can have. They can't go fix on no cars, work on no computers.
Nothing. Don't have no type of skill. Nothing.
Yeah. And they grow up in an era where they got the whole world in their pocket, bro. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. So yeah, man. I watched that whole series, man, with that European dude, Trap Lord Ross.
He done came in a culture and took over, bro.
Took over. Came in, took over.
Yeah, came in this motherfucker from Europe somewhere and took over.
Some fucking where.
Nigga from Serbia somewhere came over here and know more about our own goddamn self. I'm just being honest. He know more about us than we know about our goddamn selves.
Cause, bro, you trust me, they envy the fact that they don't have that beautiful melanin in their skin.
Of course.
They look at our women when we got a bad sister ain't up there. I don't care what you pull up. Maybe a Latina, but it ain't nothing like a nice melanated, beautiful woman, an Ethiopian and all that. And it's envy, bro. I've been around it. It's envy. So when you see these white supremacists and all that, it's envy, bro. Instead of getting down with your mutual people, they go the other route with envy. The same way with the relationship between a black man and a black woman right now. The first thing you want to hear a black woman want to shout is, I got my education, I got my money, I don't need no man. Like the man wasn't taken care of and doing what he was supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like they flipped this whole narrative, like what they came from ain't it. And then when they finally figure it out that, one check in the household, 2, 3 kids around, and you got to get up and go to work, so you really actually can't raise your kids. Miss me, man. That's why the black girl was mad. You know what I mean? That's why she's mad. You can't have you can't be a male with a female body. A male can drop his seed everywhere he go. And that Bible verse wasn't talking about don't spill your seed on the floor. That Bible verse was about pulling out of the woman and not having the baby. It's not about spilling your seed on the floor. She trying to make it something that ain't about. It's talking about not having that baby. It was about birth control. So
talk about it.
They just be on some nonsense, and that mother is just a prime example, bro. I don't know who Young and Ace mom is. I haven't seen her, but it really sounded to me, and I'm gonna be a buck with you. It really sounded to me that Young and Ace, even though he's participating in the foolery, it seemed like Young and Ace got a better head on him than Foolio did, man.
Yeah, it's a lot smarter the way he's moving.
Yeah, man. You don't go run up to no damn cemetery and lay down and all you
And
do.
pee on somebody's grave sites and all.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, because you mad that boy had a hit song talking about it. So the game was we're gonna talk about each other dead ones, okay. But he made a hit talking about it. So he couldn't stomach it, you know, his emotions. Or I'm gonna go to the cemetery and lay down and bitch.
Wow, it was wow. That's wow. Yeah. I ain't with that shit either. Cause I think about the mothers he made cry.
Yeah.
That's what I think about. The mothers he made cry.
Yeah, killed young and age 3 peoples in the car with him, bro. Like, and the crazy thing about it is that let me switch. What the fuck is the Jacksonville sheriff office doing, bro? It's almost
Nothing.
like
They want them to kill each other. That's how they keep their jobs.
I'm like, I just seen so many murders. I'm like, well, who?
They want them to keep killing. It's just like the industry. That's how they make their money. That's how they keep making jobs.
Yeah, I'm looking like, bro, and the black man get up there and they asking him, and
He just as lost as anybody else to fuck up there, but he know what's going on.
all these damn cameras and all these drones ain't like you can't go hit a rewind button. Miss me, man.
Man. Hey, D Wavy, I appreciate you, man. Where you from on the West Coast, homie?
LA, man. I'm out of the dirty 30s, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the whole Western Conference, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Somebody coming up speaking the real for once, man.
Show you, man. I'm on the 110 with the palm trees and all that.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all gotta appreciate it, man. Hit the like button, man. I got the West Coast too, man.
Yeah,
people in the building, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, King.
For sure, man. You have a good one, boss.
Yes, sir. Salute, man. Man, shout out to the whole West Coast, man. Don't get scared down, y'all. Tyson Garcia says both parents are to blame. Black men and black women need to stop finger pointing and take accountability and responsibility. That's a fact. Stop laying down having all these damn kids, and y'all know damn well y'all not taking responsibility, man. That's the problem with today, what's going on, bro. For real, they letting these kids run wild. These young kids, they running fucking insane. There's a lot going on, y'all, man. That's a fact, man. Who this right here, man? Primo the Mover, my brother, man, from another mother. Lex Mover gang in the building. Yeah, we not a gang. We just say Lex Mover gang, but we get money. We entrepreneurs. Dudes is dolo getting to the bread. Everybody in my team gets to some money. If I needed bail money today, I can call Primo. You heard, y'all? Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I say, yo, I need some bail, it's going down. He gonna come get me. Him and my team are gonna get together, get what they can get up, and come and get me. See, but I'm not into that. I'm not into the streets no more. I'm not into all that weird shit. Real ish. Miss J, help feed me and my brother and grandmother and grandfather every few months of the KFC. See? He telling y'all, see, goddamn, Pre. What the hell? Goddamn, Pre. Yo, 500 in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Preem is giving y'all a little bit of what's going on. My mom used to actually feed the whole, I didn't want to get into that. I didn't. But shout out to Primo. He remember. He know what's going on. Shout out for the dime, my G. Yeah. My mom used to feed the whole building, though. She used to feed everybody. Come home with KFC at night and feed everybody for 30 years. My mom did that. So salute to Preem, man. It takes a village at times. Next mover, Eastside, and that's how it was. Primo moms to check me. Yeah, our fathers wasn't around. They came around every now and then. Ralph moms to check me. You understand? Brandon moms to check me. Like my people's moms, we checked each other. Yeah, that's the type of time it was on, y'all. I gotta be honest. It was like that. You heard? And my man is showing y'all. He just sent the cash app telling y'all. My mom's worked at KFC for 30 years and she fed that whole building, the whole project. Dead ass. It was some nights I ain't get no KFC because mom we already had a bunch in the refrigerator. But you know how you don't want the old KFC. You want the new shit that's coming in. You heard? We done ate all the good shit out of it. And we like, nah, we need the new shit. But she done gave it to somebody else. Word. Mom Dukes is like that. I'm just being honest, y'all. Like, this is how I was really living, y'all.
Word. I didn't have to go to the streets. I lived a very good life. My mom's made sure we lived a good life. But I understood her struggles. And that's what drove me to the streets. Salute the Primo, man. I appreciate the Don, my brother forever. I love the shit out of him. That's my brother forever. Salute to everybody that popped up in the building, man. I'm gonna leave the phone lines open, 919-706-9990. Y'all can call in. Let me know how y'all feel about the certain situations, man. Other than that, make sure y'all go subscribe to 050 The Movement. Shout out to China Brim. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Too Real for Battle Rap, man. We only have great shows, dope shows. Man, it be going down, Buster Brown. You feel me? Like, yo, salute, man. Call the hotline, y'all. But I actually agree with Charleston White. You heard? If I'm out hurting families and when something happened to me, nah, man, I don't want nobody to cry at my funeral. I'm just being honest. Don't cry at my funeral, especially if I'm out pissing on graves. That's a fact. Especially if I'm out pissing on graves and doing all kind of weird activity. I don't want nobody to cry at my gravesite, bro. Please don't, man. Quando just got 5 years. Oh, that's probably tomorrow. That's probably tomorrow. Quando Rondo got 5 years. That's probably tomorrow. You all right? That's probably tomorrow. Salute to everybody that popped up in the building, man. Please tap the screen twice if you enjoyed the broadcast. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm going live. It's your boy E-O-U, a.k.a. the Harlem. Charleston White didn't disrespect that. Oh, I thought you said he disrespected Harold. I'm like, oh, man. Oh, no, he didn't, bro. This is what's going on. All right, salute, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Follow my Too Real for Battle Rap, 050 The Movement. I always share on both channels anyways. Make sure y'all go to Cola James. Make sure y'all show her love. You heard anybody else with a channel out there? Cali G, he's a battle rapper. He's getting it in, doing his thing, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's all love. I appreciate everybody that donated to the channel. Please, if you're in the vertical feed or if you in the if you found me in the shorts, please tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Have a great night, man. Salute.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim, he climbing. Look at Harlem Legend, he climbing. Look at Kick Toes Jad, a nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side, 050 The Movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They're real entertaining, man.
Please follow me on Instagram, Harlem Legend TV. Follow me on TikTok, Harlem Legend TV. I appreciate everybody that donated to the cash, everybody that showed love. It's always well appreciated, man. It makes my life a lot better. I'm going to be honest. So you guys, what takes me to the next level. Hit the like button, hit the like button. Peace.
Yeah.